We are back inside the Georgia Dome, the SEC Championship game on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. Georgia won the toss. They have deferred, and so Alabama will receive the opening kickoff as these two teams meet for the first time since 2008. A little more at stake this time.
And isn't it nice that there's going to be no opinions that matter, just on the field between the white lines? Football the way it should be.
Alabama leads the all-time series. They first met in 1895. Alabama won that last meeting. 1942, the last time the two teams met here. And think about this. At that point, Georgia was number 2 in the AP poll. Alabama was number 3. That was only 70 years ago.
That's a while.
Yeah. Marshall Morgan will kick off, number 13. Cyrus Jones, D. Milner are deep. The game is underway. Cyrus Jones at the goal line. See if Georgia brings 4. Yes, they do. Jarvis Jones was coming. The pass complete. Christian Jones. Tackled by Bakari Rambo.
And Jarvis Jones is in the middle. That's the 3rd different spot we've seen him in already.
This time Cooper's top of the screen matched up against number 1, Brandon Smith. Underneath, tipped. It was intended for Norwood. It's knocked away by Sanders Cumming, 19. And Alabama will punt. 3rd and 2. Murray, low, outside, incomplete. Intended for Chris Conley. Conley, 3 and out.
In the middle.
Eddie Lacy gets the handoff, cuts back, gets into the secondary, and is down short of the 30-yard line. The tackle made by Sean Williams.
As good as Barry Jones is, and he's one of the great linemen in all of college football, both Alabama and Georgia Georgia likes the matchup with either Jenkins or Geathers on top of him. Alabama likes, with 3 wide receivers, that they go more of a 4-man line look.
2nd down 1, officially a gain of 9, last play. Lacy. Nice run. McCarron. Batted down. Almost it's intercepted. Is it a fumble or an interception? Matters not. It's going over.
And Jarvis Jones is the guy that did it.
3rd down 10. Receivers bunched to the left. Murray with time across the middle. That is complete for a 1st down inside the 30.
How aggressive was Kirby Smart? On 3rd and long, he featured the zone blitz. And Malcolm Mitchell picked up perfectly, by the way, by Georgia's offensive line. And Aaron Murray delivers it in a spot. D. Miller, good coverage, but not good enough.
Gurley heads over left tackle. See how poorly Alabama played against LSU. Here's Murray. Caught and dropped back at the 33-yard line by Xavier Dixon, number 47. That will bring on Marshall Morgan, number 13. His long for the season is 52. 8 of 12 for the year. This one will be measured at 50 yards for the first score of the game. That's going to stay outside the upright. No good. Wide right.
Well, I'll tell you, that's a big answer for this Alabama defense. A turnover early in the game, and they snuffed it out.
Quick hitch out of the right side. That's Amari Cooper, number 9. Boy, he has had a splendid freshman season. Handoff. Didn't get it.
Pretty close, though. Pretty close, but you're right, about a yard short.
Yep.
Very interesting. The difference in the call that time for Alabama, they couldn't pass block against Jarvis Jones. So what did they do? They ran right at him. Chance Warmack right there, number 65, is going to pull and block Jones. but inside, no push. Good job by that defensive line inside. No push inside. That's good run to defense, and Alec Ogletree comes from behind to make the tackle.
4th down and 1 at the 44, and Cody Mandel comes on as Nick Saban will go for the punt. Brett McGowan is back at the 10-yard line. Oh, it's a fake.
No, timeout.
Wow.
Timeout, delay a game. It would have been a first down, too. Delay a game.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty remains, 4th down.
They had it, too.
Sure did.
Oh, Nick Saban was not happy about that. Who would be?
First down 10. Left side. Todd Gurley across the 20. Gurley rushed for 118 yards on those 27 carries. He wears number 3. Marshall wears number 4, and their teammate Tavares King nicknamed them Gershel because Herschel wore number 34. Xavier Dixon with the tackle. Well, as a tandem, they compare favorably. 720 for Keith Marshall, Todd Gurley, 1157. Those numbers coming into this game. Left side. Oh, he gets outside. Goes by Robert Lester. Lester misses the tackle.
Look at that. Look at the skill of this kid who is playing high school ball. Now, you can't really call him, he is a rookie, but he's got a lot. And into the secondary, and Deion Blue has to make the tackle. But
Alabama sends 3, drops a bunch. Deep. Got him! Tavares King with the grab as they go deep right side.
this was a great back shoulder throw. It happens out here. A bust by Deion Blue, number 13. Does not find the football. It's in the air. He's got his shoulders going the wrong way. When he turns around, he's too late to get there. And Tavares King makes a big catch in the SEC championship.
That's a gain of 34 and a first down 10. Murray looks for the screen, fires it left, no screen, just a little underneath pass. C.J. Mosley.
And they've already converted a 3rd and 12 and a 3rd and 11 in this game.
Stunts defensively. Murray goes deep. Conley, contact? No. Well, there was contact. There's no flag.
Geno Smith did a good job. He turned around and looked at the official, saying, did he see my arm? Did I do too much? You could see the left arm, but I think that's a good no call. You know, and I think the Georgia team has looked at Aaron Murray and say, they got their guy, we got our guy, let's play.
That's the end of the first. We're scoreless in the Georgia Dome. Berth in the national championship game is on the line. We'll return after this message and a word from your local station. After the first scoreless first quarter in SEC championship game history, this game initiated in 1992 in Birmingham. Played a couple of seasons there under the leadership of former Commissioner Roy F. Kramer, who, with his wife Sarah Jo, is in attendance at this game. Fake! How about that? How about that? It was Lynch to Cummings.
What a play. They spread everybody out all over the field, but they had a guy eligible inside that Alabama didn't realize. He's lined up on David Andrews. Last play, he made the play.
High formation. Murray got a man open. It's Jay Rome, and we have the first score of the SEC championship.
Who plays basketball, he probably is getting a text from Mark Fox right now.
Right. 19 yards, Morgan for the extra point.
Yes, baby.
It was a great read, Vern, by Aaron Murray, because Alabama was trying to disguise two safeties. But right before the snap, Robert Lester comes up to be the 8th man in the box. Murray keeps his eyes open. He sees it. He knows he's got the tight end. He throws it away. And this time, compared to 2011, Georgia's not dropping those touchdown pass.
Murray on target. And the Georgia Bulldogs, on a 13-play drive that took 87 yards, now lead 7-0. Jarvis Jones up on the line on the left side toward the bottom of the screen. Now backs off. No, now he's back up. Here he comes. T.J. Yeldon in jail. Alex Ogletree, number 9, with the tackle. Cooper matched up with Sanders Cummings, bottom of the screen. McCarron, rather. Got him. John Jenkins, the nose tackle. Number 6.
You know, somebody must be doing well in the secondary, because right now, A.J. McCarron is looking down there and having to hold the ball too long. Yes, he talked about it being able to block. In this formation, they like to do the wide receiver screen, like the bubble screen. They've got 3 guys out here. They like to bubble screen it. There it is.
There it is. Malcolm Mitchell.
I figure if I got it, Alabama must have it, right?
And if I get it, you know, we're going to be on talk shows.
We did that one already.
Yeah, we did. You see Aaron Murray's record against top 10 teams, 1-4. The one win was this year. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it wasn't going to pick up the first down anyway.
Right.
That was good defense by Alabama.
McCarron goes deep. Amari Cooper. Got it!
My. It's not like Bakari Rambo didn't see it coming. Georgia wasn't fooled. He was standing back there, jumped up for the ball, but one great athlete out-jumped another good athlete.
Alabama goes quickly. They give it to Lacey. He comes over right tackle and near the tight end. We got a little shoving match, but it doesn't amount to anything. John Jenkins was involved.
Look at that.
And DJ Fluker. Wow.
I guess you know why a guy like Johnny Manziel, there's nobody too young to have any impact in these games. Now, these guys that are coming out now are ready to play at a really young age.
Cooper with that great catch, a 44-yard gain. It's Gathers now. Lacey up the middle to the 11. Barrett Jones must have been listening. Good block. 3rd and 6.
Marvis Jones on the left side this time.
McCarron flings it.
Overthrew him.
Yes, he did. Intended for Christian
Oh, they're going to
Jones.
call it. Alec Ogletree hit him in the face, in the head. McCarron got up and went right to the referee. Ogletree is closing in on McCarron as he throws the ball. Let's see what happens. Helmet to helmet. Good call. You got to come in low.
Contact above the shoulder. Number 9 defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
That's the play they're trying to get out of football. And you have to get out of football. McCarron knew it, took it right on the jaw. Another reason why he might have thrown it high, too. McCarron, watch him turn around and go, what's the deal? Hit me right in the face, and he got the call.
Williams remains in the backfield. And Lacey is behind him. Lacey.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Ball's out.
Ball's out. McCarron on it.
I think Lacey tried to reach the ball over the goal line, and that's when it came out. But what a hit. Right at the goal line.
It was Ogletree first.
Alec Ogletree, Vern says, the guy who had the penalty, like a linebacker should, and that ball comes out, it's free, and A.J. McCarron, yes, he did have the ball out, but wow. It was actually his second effort when the ball came out.
3rd and goal. 3-men split, wide right. Comes the corner blitz. McCarron into the end zone. Intercepted.
Back shoulder throw. What a play by Sanders Cummings. They went to the back shoulder throw on man-to-man coverage, and Sanders Cummings makes the play.
Ruled a touchback out to the 20. How about that? He stepped out of bounds after the interception.
Boy, Cummings just anticipated the play. Amari Cooper was thinking maybe it would go deep. A.J. McCarron and Cooper were not on the same page. You're going to be a man to come out on the field.
Well, I'm just thinking it's grown man football.
Yeah, but it's vicious.
That goes back to the comment from Sheldon Richardson in Missouri, watching Georgia's first game, and he said it's old man football.
Yeah.
Numbers 12 and 31. Stunts, Alabama. Murray heaves it just at the feet of Malcolm Mitchell. It'll be 4th down.
Todd Grantham, the defensive coordinator, the emotional coach for Mark Richt. By the way, he coached and served under Nick Saban's staff at Michigan State. So both Saban and he probably learned Nick's defense very similar. We talked about the similarities in the open.
On 1st down 10, 5:04 to go in the first half. Alabama trailing by 7. And off to Yeldon. The freshman comes right. Tackled by Bakari Rambo. Georgia's susceptible to the run throughout the season, but holding strong defensively so far today. 2nd down and 4. Right side. Yeldon got a 1st down. Left side. Yeldon struggles, breaks a tackle, 1st down plus.
You see the talent. They've got a number 3 that's a freshman, Todd Gurley. Alabama has T.J. Yeldon to mix with Eddie Lacy.
Cooper wide to the left. Norwood in the slot up on the line now. Eddie Lacy is the running back. McCarron hands it to Lacy, who comes right, gets a great block, and it's a foot race. Lacy, touchdown, no flags.
Vern, we talked about it. You gotta run at the good pass rushers. And Doug Nussmeier or Nick Saban or whoever it is said, let's run at these guys. And that time, the offensive line and those big tight ends ran right at Jarvis Jones.
Jeremy Shelley perfect this year. He's not missed a kick, field goal, or extra point. And we're tied at 7.
Alabama shifts, brings over an H-back and a tight end. There's Jarvis Jones, number 29. We're going to run right at him. They double team him, push him out, run right inside of him. And it's a foot race to the end zone. You could almost see that coming. A guy gives you problems in the pass rush, run right at him.
And the clearing block, one of them, was from Anthony Steen, number 61. Lacy, 41 yards, extra point successful. Alabama has tied Georgia. First down and 10.
Vern, here's that formation again where they like to run the bubble screen. It's 2 plays on. Now you can hand it or run the bubble screen.
You've done your homework. Malcolm Mitchell out near the 40. That was a block on the cornerback, Geno Smith. Here's Murray. That's good to Tavares King. Another first down at the 49 and a half. 2 timeouts remaining for the Bulldogs in a tie game. Looks deep. Go, he's got a man open. It's intercepted instead. The throw was short. This is Clinton Dix.
took a shot. And I knew that if he was going to play quarterback against Alabama, he was going to have a courageous game. There's Clinton Dix right there. Let's see who gets the hit on him. Comes from inside just as he lets it go. The ball was underthrown. And I think Murray got the hit after he threw the ball. Coming down.
Oh my gosh.
And that's almost unnecessary roughness by Quinton Dial.
Quinton Dial, there is not a flag.
That should have been a flag. That was unnecessary roughness. It was a hit to the head, and it was missed.
Handoff. T.J. Yeldon fights inside the 40. Third down, short. Left side. Oh yeah, I think he with the push and the second effort. Only 35 seconds to go. Clock stops while they reset the chains.
Alabama has all their timeouts, and they're trying to save them still. I thought it would have been a good time to use one right there.
First down 10. First third down conversion of the ball game.
Yeah, this has cost them way too much time here.
Stunts. McCarron takes off and gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 14 seconds to go.
See, I think the lack of a timeout there, I understand. They try to save all your timeouts because you get a first down, the chains move. You want to use the timeout after the first down. College football has that. But I think it cost them about 8 seconds.
Actually, 14.
14 seconds.
14.
Okay, I think it cost them about 14 seconds.
I'm only here to help. Second and 1.
That's a lot of time. Double the time would be left right now.
McCarron will rumble again. Look at that move to the left. 5 seconds to go.
Use your timeout now. But see right now, and actually Nick is mad. He's mad at himself. I can see him on the sidelines. He thinks I should have 20 seconds. He's got his hands on his head. A.J. makes a good scramble. He knows he made a tactical error.
Yep.
Still might get a touchdown out of it, but he's only got one chance. There's Nick's reaction after he called timeout. He was either upset with himself for not taking the timeout or his team for not staffing it. I think they're going to go field goal. They don't have time. You know, there was a play in the game. Drew Brees let one go, and he didn't get a playoff. I think Drew Brees right now is saying, kick the field goal.
And Jeremy Shelley is on. You see his stats for the year.
And look at this. Alabama goes into halftime with 2 timeouts.
And it cost him 14 seconds by not taking the timeout.
They would have 2 more plays had they taken the timeout.
McCarron will hold. Carson Tinker is the snapper. Kick is good. And Alabama leads at the half by 3. Fascinating first 30 minutes of football.
Yeah, this is, you better be a tough man to play football here today.
Vicious was a good word, Garrett. Yep. End of the first half, the score 10-7 Alabama, back with a Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway after this message from your local station. Murray took that late hit, but he is back at quarterback. Mark Richt telling Tracy he'll be just fine, and Todd Gurley. Third down 1. Opening series, third quarter. Play action. Murray fires it left side. Got it! Tavares King trying to break the tackle of Dion Blue.
Well, Mark Richt is right. When you got a quarterback that can make a throw like this, here's the back shoulder throw. Deion Blue cannot stop that. As Nick Saban likes to say, there's no such thing as a shutdown quarterback. A good throw can beat anybody, and that was a perfect throw by Murray.
On first down 10, it's Gurley coming right. Bangs his way close to the first down at the 25. First down 10. Play action again. Murray into the corner. Leaping drive. Nice defensive job.
Absolutely. Malcolm Mitchell is one of the great athletes in this league. Remember, he started out the season for Georgia helping on defense, but he's going up against the best cover corner for Alabama. D. Milner does it perfectly, turns around, finds the ball, and goes up to the top and makes the defensive play.
Second down 10. Gurley.
Oh, it's a great cut by Gurley.
Was it ever? First and goal, Georgia.
And why not run the ball right where Jesse Williams and Brandon Ivory had to leave the game?
Murray now 11 of 20. He'll feed Gurley again. He fights for the touchdown. He got it.
Wow. Wow. You talk about some effort. Gurley was not going to be stopped on that one. You might have assumed, but you couldn't have positive visual evidence.
Marshall Morgan. This has not been an exact science for Marshall Morgan this year. He has missed 4 extra points, but not this one. Well, the star of the drive, Todd Gurley, the freshman running back.
Well, this one was his impressive running inside Canarius Gates, cutting and weaving and getting down inside the 5 or 6 yard line. And then he finished it off. He was accelerating as he crossed and got into that linebacker stand for Alabama.
Georgia by 4. Number 99, and Eddie Lacy is the running back. Lacy breaks through. Huge run on first down.
Well, Tracy only got to talk to Nick Saban after the half, but I think both coaches are thinking the same way. The team that can run the ball in the second half is going to win the football game.
First down 10 after that 17-yard pickup. Dean Goldberg, tight end, is way to the top. Here's McCarron. Looks. Whoa, watch out. Jarvis Jones, John Jenkins. Just talked about Jenkins. 3rd and 13. Flip Cooper, left side, gets a couple of blocks. First down, Alabama. Gain of 15.
This is like a dagger to Georgia right now. What a great play call by Doug Nussmeier. Caught Georgia completely flat-footed, 2 big blocks, and a first down on a play where Georgia figures we'll just make them throw short and make a punt.
You are a man of conviction, though. Here's the screen right side. And Amar Cooper breaks a couple of tackles. And boy, does he get popped.
Yeah, I think it was Sean Williams, but cleaned it up. But another successful play.
Over the ball. 3rd and 2. Bama trailing by 4. They'll run it. They'll get the first down inside the 35. It's Lacy again.
But here's 3rd and 8. Can he do it now?
Cooper, top of the screen, number 9. McCarron. Oh, through the hands of Amari Cooper. Nice defensive job by Brandon Smith.
They threw the flag, though, and the Georgia bench is upset. They're saying the ball was tipped. Was the ball tipped? That will eliminate the pass interference.
I think Tom Ritter's indicating that is what happened.
There is no foul for pass interference. The ball was tipped. 4th down.
Let's see if we can see it. Who gets their hand on it? Boy, I don't know about that.
I think Cornelius Washington, if indeed it was tipped, was number 83.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it was just not a good spiral, and they thought it was tipped. I don't think that ball is tipped.
Here's the long-distance place kicker, Cade Foster. He's hit 2 in excess of 52. This one from 49. Foster, it's blocked. Picked up on the run. It's Alex Ogletree all the way for a Georgia touchdown. And Cornelius Washington blocked it. That one we know for sure.
That's for sure. Well, Vern, you said it. We don't know if he got the last one, but we're sure he got this one. That's the third special team play that's gone against Alabama. Remember the fake punt that they got to lay a game? The fake punt Georgia hit for the first down, and now the blocked field goal for a touchdown. Let me see if I can find Cornelius Washington for you so you can get your eyes on him. I think he's right here. He gets inside Michael Williams, puts up his left hand and makes the play. Michael Williams was the weak spot, and he came right through the gap to make the play. He didn't even jump.
Ogletree looks like a sprinter, doesn't he?
He was a safety when he came to Georgia, and Mark Richt's right behind him.
The usually placid head coach of Georgia. Special teams touchdown. Second down, 5. That's Michael Williams. They give it to Yeldon. He's got it. Wow! All the way to the 26. Before he's stopped by Bakari Ramble, a gain of 32.
Sometimes, like Sean Williams going off on Georgia, DJ Fluker had to go off on his lineman. Barrett Jones got a great block inside on Kwame Gathers, ran right up behind Barrett Jones, the All-American. And TJ, who gets a little bit, I think, an unfair record here of 2 fumbles. One of those fumbles was not his. He's had 1 fumble against Texas A&M.
Is matched against Sanders Cummings, bottom of the screen. McCarron steps up, goes deep.
Going to be interference.
There's the flag.
Yep.
Called on Damian Swan. Norwood was the intended receiver. Yeldon. Whoa, what a run. Touchdown, Alabama. And Barrett Jones got the key block.
He did. They're going to go for 2 here. Trying to get it from 21-16, 20. Boy, this is a dangerous one right now, because if Georgia kicks a field goal, it'll be an 8-point lead. It's awful early to be chasing a point, in my opinion. Pull within 4. That way, if Georgia kicks a field goal, you're only down by 7.
Well, Nick Saban has made the decision. He's got Cooper, Christian Jones, left side. Yeldon is the running back. The try for 2, Norwood, top of the screen, number 83. Yeldon, up the middle, across the goal line. 2-point try is good.
Well, with Eddie Lacy on the bench, Barrett Jones, DJ Fluker, Anthony Steen, Chance Warmack, and Cyrus Kwanjo, that offensive line took over. A freshman running back for Georgia, a freshman running back for Alabama. Barrett Jones is kind of finessing Kwame Gathers there. He let him block himself, basically. And Yeldon pushes Alabama within 3.
After Yeldon exploded for 100 in the opener, Barrett Jones said of the freshman, I think we found our next great one.
Sure did. Barrett Jones right there again. Didn't blow anybody out. out, but he kept Jenkins from making the play. That's a successful block.
Not a bad ball game.
Sure is.
Third down, 4. 4 wides, 2 on either side. Murray. Conley knocked away by Geno Smith, getting extensive playing time today.
Yeah, that's been the changeup. They've taken the safeties off the slot. No Vinny Sunseri there. They're playing a corner. And Geno Smith comes through and makes the play.
I'm thinking back to our conversation about Thanksgiving when we were in Tuscaloosa.
No, I'm sorry. 70 in this quarter, 152 in the first half.
Okay, I got you.
I had him.
That's too many numbers.
Yes, exactly.
Hand off Lacey, who is back on the field. That spin move gets him out of the tackle. That shoulder move gives him an additional 7 yards. That's a run of 32. Lacey with 149 in the game. We mentioned in the first half the Bulldogs have been susceptible to the run most of the year, and they certainly are tonight. Oh, wow!
Beautiful. Behind Jones and Warmack.
164 on 15 carries now for Lacey. Alabama has had 9 rushing plays, 9 of them in excess of 10 yards. First down 10 as they try to come from behind. And here's Lacey, stiff arm. Sean Williams with the tackle. Alabama trails by 3. Lacey bounces it outside. Vogler trying to help and couldn't. And Jarvis Jones makes the tackle. Yeldon. Williams with a block. Here's Yeldon, first and goal.
I've been saying this for 5 years. The elite teams have to run this type of offense. There's too many great offensive linemen and running backs that can pound the ball, protect your quarterback, wear down that defense. There's more ways to wear down a defense than just by going up-tempo. You can beat them in submission.
Kelly Johnson and T.J. Yeldon in the eye. That's Vogler coming to the near side with Michael Williams on the line. Yeldon. Push. Short.
That's about as fun a third quarter as I've seen in a long time.
Just short. Now they get the 99.5-yard walk to the other end. These two teams are going south. Alabama is less than a yard from the lead. That's the end of 3. Right now it's 21-18. We'll return to the Georgia Dome after this word from your local station.
Remember, it was Yeldon that cut it. No, it was Lacey that cut it back last time in this play. Let's see if he stays with it. He does.
Dives. Touchdown. Alabama back on top.
Alabama has run 21 plays in the third quarter. 17 runs and 4 passes. They're approaching 300 yards in rushing.
They're only 4 shy. Now Shelley on for the extra point. McCarron will hold. Carson Tinker is the snapper. It's perfect. The hold good. The kick up and through. Let's take another look at Eddie Lacy's touchdown dive.
Well, he learned his lesson. Stay behind it. Don't cut back. Go with the beef. And that time he just pushed it in the end zone. There really wasn't much there to stop it from Georgia.
Alabama on top. Winner gets Notre Dame in the championship game. Aaron Murray, the quarterback, gets the snap. Left side. Oh, what a catch. Or is it, did it hit the ground?
Oh, no. They called it a catch.
Yes, Mitchell. Murray goes deep down the middle. Tavares King at the 11.
From this bunch formation, Mike Bobo has been calling the corner route. This time, he went to the post. Let's see if there was a bite on the... Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Nick Perry was thinking it was going to be the corner, and a young football player got fooled by a veteran quarterback.
High snap, the give to Gurley. Look at him break tackles, look at him score! Georgia touchdown!
Coaches like to say the scoreboard lies. Don't look at it. Do your job. And that time the Georgia offensive line answered. They pass protected on the long pass, and they rooted out that Alabama defense for a touchdown. What a football game we're having here.
Marshall Morgan on for the extra point. The hold, the kick is up and through. What a counterpunch by Georgia.
Yeah, here's the great combo block. Over here, it's the freshman to the right side, Theus and Burnett. Watch them work together. Knock them out, get to the second level. Oh, he grabbed him. He grabbed Mosley with his right hand and got away with it. Did you see that? Happens.
Stuff does.
Yep.
What a game.
You know, Nick said also at halftime, or maybe it was before the game.
It was before the game. I
It's
know
a
where you're going.
15-round
yes,
fight.
Exactly.
Is that not as accurate as can be?
Yeah. Yeah, that was when Tracy caught both Coach Richt and Coach Saban live. Here's Cyrus Jones.
No, there's a block in the back. No, he got away with it.
Well, they're indicating that the ball might be out.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, it's out. It is out.
Now they'll unravel the scrum, and Alabama holds on to it.
I think it was Herrera, number 52, that punched that ball loose.
Yes. And a flag down.
We got everything. I thought it was a block in the back by Alabama. We had a fumble on the play that must have been recovered by Alabama.
Red ball on sportsmanlike conduct, number 28, Alabama. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
And you could tell that was the Georgia fans right there. They looked at the stats and saw that Alabama had one penalty for 5 yards and said, it's about time.
Of course. Give on the right side. TJ Yeldon still going.
What answers must Todd Grantham come up with?
Yeldon with 1:15. 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Yeldon cuts it upfield. Drives again. John Jenkins.
There's just nothing. I've seen this before. You know, I mean, when you've got an offensive line, this time it's Cyrus Kouandjio pushing his guy 5, 8, 10 yards. The Georgia defense is spent.
Georgia by 3, nearing the 10-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Yeldon, first down, Alabama. Lacey over left guard. John Jenkins, the defender.
A first down stop. Last time when Ogletree got the stop, Georgia managed 4 yards. This is about 2.5. Another win by that Georgia defense on first down. Finally, they get a win.
SEC championship game record. Alabama held the old mark set back in 1999. Second down, 8. Let's feed Lacey again. A big stop for Georgia, and that brings up third down and long.
Well, this time Barrett Jones could not finesse. I think it's Kwame Gathers. Might be John Jenkins, but I guess it was Gathers. Barrett Jones cannot handle the finesse block this time. He gets driven right back, and that's a great stop by the nose tackle. Shoved him right into the backfield.
Third down, 6. Alabama 3 of 9 on third down conversions. 0 for 4 from this distance. Georgia brings 4. McCarron, nobody open. Fourth down. Jordan Jenkins makes the tackle.
Another first-year freshman, Jordan Jenkins, a speed rusher, but that time, was there anybody open? Had Norwood down at the bottom for a little throw, had a sideline throw to the sideline, but looked like AJ gave up on it a bit early. Felt the early pressure and gave up on the throw. Can he put one of these drives to put Georgia in the national championship?
Rolling right. Fires it deep over the head of Tavares King. Well, the Georgia Bulldogs have won 1 national championship. Vince Dooley was the coach. He's here tonight. Herschel Walker played on that team. They won it in 1980. They had a chance to win a second on January 1st, 1983, but they ran up against Penn State, and a buddy of ours named Todd Blackledge. Penn State won that ball game. Can they get back? And this is a positive run now for the Bulldogs out across the 17 by Todd Gurley. Left side. Oh, he stopped.
Yes.
He was stuffed.
And I think it was Jesse Williams in there after injuring that knee that stood strong. Might have been 2 guys, but I know Jesse Williams was one of them. Both of them are in there. Brandon Ivory and Jesse Williams. They both make a tackle, make a stand, and make a stop. Both guys playing injured.
One with a knee, one with an ankle, and it's 4th and 1 with under 6 to play. It's Yeldon, not Lacey, in the backfield. Remember, Tracy reported that Lacey was getting some attention from the trainers earlier in this half. That's Kelly Johnson, number 31. The freshman, Yeldon, comes right. Got the first down.
Yes, he did.
Goodness.
What a play. They ran it right at Jarvis Jones again.
First down, 10. 3.5 remaining. Play action, McCarron. Deep left side, got a man open. Got the touchdown, Amari Cooper. McCarron will hold. Carson Tinker will center. Jeremy Shelley perfect for the year. He's not missed an extra point. Murray is 13 of 24 for 189. They've got 2 receivers bunched to the right. Got him at the 16. Adrian Hubbard, 6th sack of the year. Four-man rush. Murray across the middle.
Great play by Dix that time. Clinton Dix.
Murray off his back foot, goes deep. That's going to be incomplete. 4th down.
don't see any option but to punt the ball.
It's Yeldon. Boy, watch him protect the ball. Gary mentioned a while ago he's had 2 fumbles this year. One of them not his fault. The other was. Jesse Williams is in the backfield, and Yeldon will follow Jesse Williams. 2:06 to go.
First 2 have been to the left.
That's Vogler. Sets up to the left.
All 3 left.
Yeldon, no.
He stayed in bounds, though, very smartly.
Yep.
Georgia will get the ball back with approximately between 1:18 and 1:12 left in the football game.
Goes right. Got it. That's complete to Arthur Lynch, his tight end.
That was a big run by Arthur Lynch right there. If he's tackled, that ball was thrown short of the first down. It's going to cost him 10, 12 seconds.
3rd and 1. Less than a minute remaining. They'll run it. He'll try to get out of bounds. Does with the first down. Gurley. Nice run. Clock stop. 51 seconds to go. Georgia loads up with 3 to the near side, 1 to the top.
Alabama in a total prevent.
Yep.
3-man rush. They're giving the short throw.
Murray looks across the middle, fires it deep. Deflected. Is it picked off? Dee Milner.
I don't know. It's very close. Vinny Sunseri made the play, though. Number 3. Vinny Sunseri is the guy that makes the play. Does Milner catch it or not? Watch Sunseri break to the ball, left side of the screen. He causes the hit, and Milner with the interception. It's very close. I don't know if that ball touched the ground.
Here comes, nope, not yet.
Ground is an incomplete pass. It'll be Georgia's ball. 2nd down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 45 seconds.
2 more seconds were added onto the clock as well.
Chris Conley, the inside receiver here. Tavares King, bottom of the screen. 3-man rush. Murray up, fires it right, caught. And Arthur Lynch, the tight end, gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. That one took 7 seconds. Murray deep. King.
Big throw right there.
At the 35-yard line.
Georgia's still alive now. That was a big-time throw right there.
30 seconds to go. Georgia ball at the 34. Malcolm Mitchell, number 26, bottom of the screen. Murray, go, he's got a man! Arthur Lynch!
15 seconds. They're going to get 2 throws to the end zone. They can clock this ball right now, meaning ground it, or they can run a hurry-up play. The clock has started.
12 seconds to go. Murray got it, but the clock is running.
That's the one thing he didn't want to do.
Game over. Alabama faces Notre Dame for the national championship in Miami. Gary, take us through the last play.
I think this last pass was deflected. But either way, it was not in the end zone. The ball had to go to the end zone. It was deflected.
C.J. Mosley got a hand on it.
And once it was caught, the game was over. I thought they should have clocked the ball right away as soon as the umpire moved. Go down, ground that football, and you get 2 throws to win the game.
Over Gary Danielson and Tracy Wolfson, Vern Lundquist saying so long from Atlanta. The final score 32-28, but it was heart-stopping almost, that last drive. A.J. McCarron hits the game winner to Amari Cooper. The Jeep postgame show is up next after these messages and a word from your local stations. Go ahead, take a deep breath.